It's been 12 years since the iconic HBO TV show The Sopranos went to black and faded into television history. Some fans of New Jersey's favorite mob familia are obsessed with the show. I'd say a lot of fans are, and there's a fan festival celebrating everything about it. It's called the first ever Sopranos Con. And joining us now to talk about it are two very familiar faces, Dominic Chianese.
Yes.
Uncle Junior, nice to see you.
Beautiful.
Love, love, love. And this is Federico Castelluccio. Castelluccio came in on this. So he is putting on this Italian accent. Born in Naples, raised in Paterson.
What Italian accent are you talking about?
Yes. Let me hear your Paterson, New Jersey.
That's right. I grew up in Paterson, New Jersey, so I really don't have that, that exotic Italian accent.
But you played it so well when you came into the series in the second season.
Thank you. And thanks to my parents, too, because I've been listening to it for many, many years since I came from Italy.
So how are you both, and how is it that always people like me are coming up and saying, I love The Sopranos. I love The Sopranos. Dominic?
Well, to me, it's a blessing. I like it. I like to make people happy. I like to take pictures with them. I really do.
And that you'll be doing a lot of that coming up. How about you, Federico?
Oh, the same thing with me. I've been, I'm so proud to have been part of this historic television series, and so it's just paying tribute to the series, to David Chase, who created the series, and also to the fans. The fans are paying tribute to us, and it's because the byline is Sopranos Con, for the fans, by the fans. And so these three super fans contacted me and said that they wanted to do this, Michael Mata, Dan Trader, and Joe Fama. And they got together and they put this amazing idea together. And so I said, if I need to reach out to anybody, I did. I reached out to Dominic and a few other people, and now there are 50 cast members that will be there.
My gosh.
This weekend. And
it's at the Meadowlands.
It's Meadowlands Expo Center. It's going to be 23rd and 24th of November, this weekend. And and it's going to, there are going to be quite a few things that are very interesting about this. They're building replica sets of Melfi's office.
Yes.
They have a maze where you got to try to find your way out of. You remember the Pine Barrens where they get lost in the snow in the woods? Well, they have that, and the Bada Bing and all of these things. Dominic is going to be playing and singing. It's going to be, I can't wait, because he has an amazing voice. So he'll be playing with his band. Then Alabama 3, which does the opening song. I woke up this morning, got myself a gun. The entire band is here from London.
How about that?
Yes, incredible.
So Dominic, and I've done stories with you and singing and playing the guitar. Tell me about that side of you and how appealing it is to be among your Sopranos fans singing.
It's a traditional thing with me, Dana, because Grandpa used to sing Neapolitan songs, and I still channel him. So it's a traditional thing. The songs are very beautiful.
Yeah, I bet they are.
Yeah, they are.
The people who will be there, who are you expecting? What age groups? Because when we talk about the show started 20 years ago.
That's right.
It's been off the air for 12 years.
That's very interesting, because we have loyal fans since the show started, but also now people are able to stream it online.
Everything lives.
Yeah, exactly. So back then we didn't have that possibility. You had to watch it through DVDs and stuff. But now we have an entirely new fan base of young people, 20s, early 20s, which are coming up to me. Hey, Furio, you're Furio, aren't you? I'm like, yeah.
How would you know?
Were you born? I mean, like when we were watching.
I am sure, too, there's going to be much tribute paid to James Gandolfini.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Tell me about that and how he will be missed.
There's a big poster up.
Yeah, actually, there's an artist that's flying in from overseas, and he's going to be doing live. He's going to be painting a tribute portrait of Jim Gandolfini, and it's really going to be amazing, because his family is coming as well. His wife and 2 kids and his sisters. And
speaking of his son, right, is going to be playing like a prequel? Is that what's happening, Dominic?
Yes, he's playing a very young Tony Soprano.
Is it called Saints of Newark, or did they change it to just Newark?
Many Saints of Newark, I think.
Many Saints of Newark.
Yeah, they're focusing it on Christopher Moltisanti's father, Dicky Moltisanti.
It was Michael Imperioli actor, right? Okay.
Yes, Moltisanti is many saints in Italian.
Oh.
So that's where you get that.
Oh, that is so great. You know, we have to ask too, because when the show was on, there were some Italian Americans who this portrayal. No, this is bad. This is not who we are. Does that still exist, Dominic?
Well, I don't, it's different now. I think people talk about it. When you talk about it, you clear up the issue. And I think that they're realizing that they're focusing on a negative. Don't do that. Focus on the positive. You know, on the art and the music and the business and just the love that we brought into the country, you know, and the hard workers.
And the art, speaking of which, also Federico is a painter. He's a singer and a painter. Fantastic. What's your response to that?
I studied, well, well, my response to it is anytime somebody would come up to me in the past and say, well, you know, I don't like the show because of, you know, it makes Italians look bad. I said, well, what about the show didn't you like? Well, I never watched the show. I said, well, that's your first problem. You said if you never watched the show, you're just judging a book by its cover. And so that's usually my take on it. You know, they're really kind of like not interested in looking at it because, you know.
Yes. Dare I say, before I came in here, so I was watching some quick episodes, and the one that I just bounced on was with you, Federico, Furio, and Michael Imperioli's character, and all I need to say is Richie Aprile.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
David Proval.
The end of that.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, which we had to get rid of his body.
Yeah.
And you know, and Tony Soprano throws Furio the keys to the Cadillac, and he's like, Cadillac, mannaggia la Marini, because he had to get rid of the Cadillac, and he was more like worried about getting rid of the Cadillac than the body.
That's right. Oh, there was humor too. Well, have a great time this weekend.
Thank you so much.
Will you guys be there both days?
Oh yes,
both
absolutely.
days.
Yes.
Let's just go over that one more time. Sopranos Con is this Saturday, November 23rd, and Sunday, November 24th, at the Meadowlands Exposition Center. There's a fee you have to pay to get in, I'm thinking.
I
right?
believe so.
Yes.
I believe so. Yeah, there's some fees. You know, it's tickets. Yeah.
Tickets.
Sopranoscon.com, right? And apparently they told me that they blew up the website. I mean, so many people are trying to get tickets that they had to, you know, I guess, get a bigger server or something like that.
All right. Well, have fun. Have fun. Have a good time. You know, to accept all that gratitude for your art.
Awesome. Thank you.
For your art and continued good luck. And they're both very busy actors as we speak. We will be right back here on CBSN New York. And of course, for more information on Sopranos Con, head to our website, cbsnewyork.com.